morning, guys. We had a very choppy day yesterday with lots of central bank chatter. If the inflation keeps getting out of control in the Eurozone, there's speculation that the ECB might hike interest rates, which would be the first time in years and years and years that's happened. So you'll note that the Euro bubble has really moved, and we're actually the strongest buy. So that's caught the retail guys off guard completely, and this was the largest shift I think I've seen on this pair in a long time. It shifted 69% in 1 week. Right, so not only are the ECB fundamentally potentially going to hike, but the retail guys are caught off guard as well. So if true, these guys are going to be slaughtered. So what we do want to keep an eye out is the fact that we are potentially going to be quite extreme. You know, we've gone below 20% now, so we could think maybe we might see a reversal. Over 80% we see a reversal. See, we start the week at 87%. If you saw my video on Monday, I was saying how, you know, there would be no more liquidity below on the order book. And of course there's no liquidity below, so it went up to get that liquidity, and that just coincided with this narrative about the ECB. And unfortunately the retail guys held on. So I'll show you the order book. Well, yeah, okay, I'll do that now. I was going to talk about AJ, but we'll do the order book for Euro USD. Oh, come on. Yeah, so basically we were here at the beginning of the week, right? And I said how this was good support, and it certainly did hold. There wasn't any motivation, if you recall, in pushing price down because there weren't many stops. However, there was quite a lot of stops and liquidity above, and we went up to take it. So currently for the Euro USD, 114.83. So we're 42 pips away from getting that. It's possible. We are a buy, and they certainly sold it as well. You know, you would probably try and look to go long above monthly pivot. So if you did, it's a 195 pip move there, just off monthly pivot. Okay, admittedly we did wick below. Let's say, oh, the dollar's strengthening, so that's interesting. Okay, right, so that's cool. That's interesting. So obviously there's a little, we might be seeing a reversal. In fact, we might see a reversal in the indices actually. Let me bring this across. So yeah, seeing a little bit of red creep in, which would coincide with this, because this should act as a safe haven, and as the yen as well. Yeah, so it could be a very choppy day today, so we have to be careful. I'm going to put that back on my Quantel. Yeah, so just be careful, I think, probably much. But basically it was just, there was no liquidity below, so it went up, and it's taken those stops. So maybe we're going to come up. So it's got quite a lot of volume up here we can probe. So it might happen. It's very tricky. Just be careful. Pound. I will look at AJ because we're going in that descending channel. Right, pound USD. SLC above is 136.25 and 135.35. This will fall if the indices will fall, because the pound's quite sensitive to risk. We are a buy, and they sold it, so that would agree with that. However, I think they might be going sideways. Yeah, if that comes up, we'll come down. So it looks like we might be ticking up. Very subtle. Yeah, it's a very subtle move there. Yeah, I think we're probably going to get that stop loss cluster here. It's sticking out like a sore thumb. So I think that could be likely. Dollar yen. But we'll do AJ as well, and EJ. And also it's raining outside, so hopefully you can't hear that too much. 115.31. 114.75. There's your monthly pivot. So you try and look to buy above, and you look to sell below. However, I think we might be trying to get that liquidity there. It's quite large. Yeah, sticking up quite a lot. It's sticking up much more than that one. So if we do break this and we get this one, we'll target that one, which is the round number. So yeah, 85 pips away, 87 pips away, and then that will test the top of the channel. Right, then we are a buy, and they sold it, as you can see, and they are selling it, so we should come up. AJ, I wish these were in order properly. It's really annoying. AJ. Right, there's your monthly pivot 82.015, 0.01. One above is 82.60. See there. One below, I think might have got probed 81.67. I think we are. Oh no, we didn't quite probe, but we came close though. They sold it, and now they agree with the high level. However, we are below monthly pivot, so maybe if you wanted to buy this, you'd wait for the monthly pivot. But however, the indices are looking a little bit heavy here. Germany, Australia's up though. France is up. So this might be because of the tech. It might be looking at Nasdaq. Yeah, US tech is down. That might be like a canary in a coal mine. So have to keep an eye on that, right? So that's that. And then lastly, we'll do AU because it was incredibly horrible yesterday, and I'm just glad I didn't trade it because it would have infuriated me. Basically, you see these blue blocks, this dark blue, they're stop loss clusters, and they got raided. So up, taken, come down, take, up, taken, down. So we did all the way up, grab, 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 grab. So we did it 4 times in this short space of time. Yeah, in 2 days we grabbed 4 stop loss clusters. So I don't know, you just have to be very, very careful. Perhaps what you could do is just, as soon as you're in profit, just move your stop ahead of the break even. So whatever happens, if it does reverse, you're out of profit. But currently we're in this like horrible chop zone where they're just taking stops. And we could potentially come up to this one up here at 71.80, but that one is large and it's close. So they might leave it. And they might leave it for next week, or they might be leaving it for NFP. Lots of volumes there that they can raid. So much liquidity there in stops. Just it's easy job for them. NFP today, so don't forget to trade carefully. I am off for the rest of the day, but I'll be back on the weekend. I'm going to do some kind of document, I think, for the QuasiDB service. So it will be like a PDF file with links in that PDF file, which then takes you to videos. So it's like a guide, an introduction to QuasiDB. That's what I think I might do on the weekend, and that's what I'll present for you guys. And then I'll be back properly on Monday. So have a good weekend and trade safely, and you should be fine. Maybe just monitor today. You can see AU is just horrendous, and EU is just could be seeing a reversal because of the sentiments that's so extreme. I like my FX book there. MR1 is 114.37, right? So if we're below that, we can target MP potentially. So that's that. So trade carefully, and I'll speak to you soon.